Hello and welcome, friends. This is Golden Lion Tarot here to bring you a timeless reading. So, whenever this reading comes to you, well, that is most likely the best time for this information to be woven into your beautiful life. All right, so today we are talking with you about messages from your spirit guides. So I went ahead and shuffled the cards a bit to get the energy rolling so that I could have 3 piles for you to feel into however you do your magic, to feel into the cards to find out which pile is right for you. There's energy under each of those piles ready for you to link yourself to. Now, a lot of people like to link themselves to either the crystal or to the pile. However you do it, great. If you do both, great too. So today I've got 3 piles with 3 lovely medium to light blue crystals topping them. Now for pile number 1, we've got this beautiful tumbled celestite crystal. And these light blue crystals are good for connecting us to our communication and our communication system. And I thought it would be nice to have different blue crystals representing our ability to communicate with our spirit guides. Blue crystals also correlate us to the water element and the air element. Water signifies our emotions. Air signifies our thoughts. It also signifies how our words fly through air. And it also, blue signifies, the color blue also correlates to ether. And ether is like the magic juice. It's what everything is made up of. It is it's not air and it's not water, it's everything. It's air, it's water, it's earth, it's thought, it's God. All right, so I like to use blue to represent ether. Blue also corresponds to our third eye. We usually use a darker, more indigo blue for that, but any blue is good for that. Whatever you feel drawn to in the crystal store, then that's going to be the right crystal for you to help you to open up these gifts. All right, so the first crystal is, like I said, the celestite. Beautiful, little, grandiose, brilliant, shimmering colors in there. All right, then pile 2 for messages from our spirit guides. We have this more opaque in color angelite crystal. Now all of these crystals are going to be good for all of the things that I mentioned beforehand. Help clarifying our thoughts, cleaning out our memories so that we hold on to the values of a memory instead of the pain. Third eye activation, throat activation. And then our third pile, we have this beautiful tumbled angel, wait a minute, I'm saying it wrong, blue lace agate. Blue lace agate is one of my favorite colored crystals. I think my all-time favorite is the quartz, but I do have a few favorites even though I love them all so much. All right, blue lace agate is great for helping us to calm our emotions, heal our emotions, liberate our emotions, feel our emotions, be with one with our emotions. It also helps us to communicate our emotions, communicate our truths. All of these stones are going to be good for so many things. So whatever you feel called to ask your crystal to do, then that is going to be a personal journey for you and different for everyone. All right, so if you need more time to integrate yourself with these energies, then by all means take all the time you want, and I will meet you in the readings. Hello and welcome, pile number one. Today we have gotten 3 piles together with the help of your spirit guides. And today we are asking for them to deliver a message for you. So, spirit guides, please help to deliver sacred messages for my pile number one. And you chose this beautiful little tumbled celestite. Celestites are good for honoring our emotions instead of pushing them away, looking at each of them and feeling into them and realizing that they are our guides. Our emotions guide us to who we really are. All right, so thank you for being here. Now let's get started. All right, so first off, we've got nice white eagle ancestor spirit. Connect to your lineage. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. All right, so with this card for so many of you, it's going to be that you have a Native American ancestor, and I also have a Native American ancestor. And this is so I can relate to this card. It's a really beautiful gift. I know that when I started connecting with my Native American ancestor lineage through spirit, that at first I would listen to like drumming patterns, drumming beats off on the internet. I would Google binaural beats drumming, or sometimes they just have like regular drumming because Native Americans love their drums and connecting themselves to their higher spirit. So if you want to get more in touch with this spirit guide, that's a great way to do that. All right, sorry about that. I had to sneak away real quick. The construction was getting loud outside. Okay, so great. If you want to do something to get this spirit guide's energy more interwoven into your life, then yes, listening to drumming, Native American flute music, typing up Native American meditation music, anything like that will help you to have this opportunity to be heightened. Hey, then we've got an invitation to connect. Nice. So your spirit guides are working right now to connect with you. Right now, as you watch this reading, your spirit guides are opening their hands and assisting you to feel their presence. Maybe it would be a great time for you to just like pause this video and take a few deep breaths because they are there with you. And we feel them in our own bodies. They help us to feel calm, collected, and just able to harmonize with being human. And they are offering an invitation for you to connect with them right now. All right, let's see. We've got... Okay, so I pulled up this card to help me to see what they want to assist you with. And I'm using the trauma part. So they want to assist you with some sort of a guilty conscience. And I don't want you to feel weird about this at all because I'm not even feeling like a guilty conscience in a way that you did something wrong to someone else. More so that you did something possibly that hurt your own self. Okay, so we'll get more into that as the cards go on. All right, then we also have release. Nice. All right, that's what we're looking for. We're looking for release. Then we've got escaping, avoiding, blocking, pushing away. exhaustion. Ooh, transformation. Nice. So we do have transformation here and the opportunity to release whatever it is, whatever ill feelings you may be harboring. Okay, and your message from your spirit guides, hope is always there, even if we cannot see it. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. Optimistic expectations can help change a negative situation into a positive one. Really, really beautiful. And wow, I feel like your spirit guides really want to hug you right now, and they're like inviting you to feel their presence through stillness. So if you can take a moment to get alone and just like hug yourself, like they want you to imagine your hands are their hands, because they love you so very much, and they want to help you to release the pain, that any sort of pain that may be exhausting you at this time, because they want you to know that escaping it, trying to avoid it, trying to push it away is not the key, but going through the pain is what's going to lead to this transformation. So how do you do that? How do you go through pain? Right? It doesn't have to be a horrible, painful experience. Sometimes it is for a moment, but then if you just look at it, recognize it, journal it, talk about what it is, I'm starting to feel like some of your pain is going to be from comparing yourself to other human beings. All right, so if that's going to be the case for some of you, that's what I'm feeling the most right now. Of course, there's going to be a lot of other like lineage pain, something that's a lot more deeper than that. But for a lot of you, I think you're really hard on yourself. You think that you should be up here, and then you look at other people around you, and that makes you feel like you're like way down at the bottom of the totem pole. Oh, of the totem pole. That's from your white eagle ancestor. Let's read his message. I have a book that goes along with this deck. Let's read that. Hold on, let me find this. This is The Keepers of Light Oracle by Kyle Gray. Okay. We've got White Eagle, Ancestor Spirit. A family wound or pattern can be healed now. White Eagle is a Native American shaman who is dedicated to honoring our spiritual heritage. He is a world-renowned spirit guide who has been particularly cherished by mediums. Oh, he's a spiritual guide who has been particularly cherished by mediums all over the world. He spoke through a medium called Grace Cook in the early 20th century. He is a guide who helps create clear channels in our bloodline and our spiritual lineage so we can access the heart of the Creator. He also helps us to move into sacred ceremony, where we can hold a sacred space to honor a change, transition, celebration, or anything else that deserves time. He is wonderful for clearing space, and we can call on him for help in foregoing spiritual connections. All right, I just want to read this extended message also, because I really am enjoying this energy. Take some time to honor just how far you have come. Yes, recognizing through ceremony and ritual the shifts in your awareness. Healing and journey really allows you to move into a state of grace and gratitude. You have or have recently had an opportunity to heal an old family wound or pattern. Wow, congratulations. It's important to connect with your family and spirit so that you can set a new energy of love in place. White Eagle is bringing your ancestors through to you and is allowing you to know that they are happy and well. He is sounding his sacred drums. Yes, to clear your spirit. Great. So I was hearing drumming as I as I looked at this card. Okay, I keep hearing like sacred drumming over and over, like this beat going on and on. I'm not gonna da dun da dun da dun, and then like some music in the background. So if you want to sync up with, what you could do is hold like a sacred ceremony and get quiet and listen to these drums, maybe light a candle, ask your spirit guides to come through and to help you to move through some energy that has been holding you down, making you feel inadequate for some reason, because you're not inadequate. You're such a sacred, beautiful soul. And your spirit guides really want to honor you and help you to release this stagnation that may have been restricting you somehow, making you feel guilty that you're not as good as the person next door or the person on YouTube or the person on TV, or you're having like flashbacks of when you wanted to be something and then you look at other people that are around you pulling in this success and you're not, and it makes you feel small. This is a truth that needs to be changed, because the truth is that you are exceptional. The truth is this is just an energy that's beckoning for your release. The truth is that you're just entering a transformation. And if you avoid and escape and block and try to push free from not feeling this fully, then this transformation will stay untransformed. So Spirit's calling to you, wanting you to release this guilty conscience, release the fact that you sometimes feel that you are not what you should be, because you are what you should be. You are that and more. All right, let's pull a couple more cards. All right. We've got the dreamer, beginning, believing, protected. Your guides are right behind you when you are in a state of grace. Well, they're with you, excuse me, even when you're not in a state of grace, okay? Let me restate that. They feel the glow within you when you're in a state of grace, when you're in a state of believing in yourself, in a state of knowing who you are, you glow. And they love that. They want, it's almost like you become you almost become so childlike when you are in a state of believing in yourself and knowing, and in a state of doing what you love. All right, then we've got the 3 of fire. So Spirit doesn't want you to worry about the future and what that's going to mean to you, and what, it's not about, it's like this, okay? Sometimes we have dreams that we want, and I see that you are a dreamer. We have dreams that we want to do something. Like for me, I love doing tarot. Has it paid my bills fully? No, it hasn't. But I have the dream that it will financially help me, be beneficial to me, and do something for me. Right now, maybe I have to have a couple jobs, but I don't compare myself to all the other YouTube channels that maybe are doing, fabulous and making money and having like everyone, so many people subscribe to them, right? If I did that, then I probably wouldn't be able to bring forth any more of these readings. And that's not what Spirit wants from me. Spirit wants me to continue doing readings and be exactly where I am and not push myself down and make myself feel like absolute crap because I don't have the following that somebody else may have right now. Right? It's time for you to harmonize with that part of yourself that feels like they're glowing. So, whatever that is for you, maybe it's going to be just taking 2 hours out of your week to sit down and play with that energy. Because you have this fire within you. You have this fire within you that you just glow, and your spirit guides want you to grow that energy. They don't want you comparing yourself to this person that has this beautiful car, this person that has this beautiful hair, this person that has this beautiful body, right? Because abundance is yours today. Spirit wants you to know that abundance is yours today. Abundance is yours today. Escaping from who you are is not the way to feel your abundance. The way to feel your abundance is to appreciate you are right now. Because right where you are right now is a special gift from the universe too. And you will see this because you're in a state of transformation now. And this card will flip up. And your spirit guides do want to help you with this. They don't want you to feel guilty. They don't want you to sacrifice your dreams. They just want you to feel them, feel that they are here attempting to hold you while you're in this energy, and be okay that things aren't exactly where you hoped they would be at this point in your life. But there is a fire within you, and it will bloom, and it is blooming now. This reading is confirmation that it's blooming now. I also got the message for some of you to go out and buy yourself a crystal. Buy yourself a crystal that's going to make you feel something special, something sacred, and then bring that crystal home. And when you get quiet to do this sort of little ritual, ask that crystal to activate and to assist you with connecting to who you are becoming. So some of you like to paint. Some of you are very gifted and colorful, or some of you like working with colors. Some of you have vivid, wild imaginations, and others of you like to draw or get into a creative spot with your imaginations. But my dear, you are creative. Absolutely. Yes, you are. Okay, we've got one more. So your intuition is beginning to open right now. And that is a delicate, beautiful, remarkable time in our life when our intuition begins opening, and then our lives start becoming in tandem with our intuition. It's like a very noticeable time, and you're always going to look onto this time when you have transformed this feeling. You will look on this time as very sacred. So please don't run away from it. Just know that it is part of your life too, because you're going to be learning something valuable from it. All right, let's just get one last message. All right, here's your last message from your spirit guides. I am patient, knowing that whatever is of the highest good is coming to me. Wow, look at this woman. She's pregnant. She's about to give birth, right? So it takes so much patience to be pregnant. I've had 3 children. I know. Okay? So this is no different. You are giving birth to a new you. You need to be patient. Sometimes it feels uncomfortable. Sometimes it's scary. Sometimes it's depressing. It's okay to feel all of those feelings because you have this innovative, visionary self within you, right? And you're like a natural leader in a way. So just be patient with what is brewing within. All right. So I ask you to please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, as I am trying to grow my channel. And also, when you do subscribe, I'm able to feel into the viewers and bring forth more of these readings. If it makes you comfortable, please leave me a little comment. Let me know which pile worked for you, or if more than one pile worked for you. I would also really appreciate that. And I send you so much love, guys. You are like amazing. And it's so incredible to like know there's so many other people out there that love tarot and that love doing readings. So please communicate with me if you can. And I send you so much love. All right. Take care, beautiful people. Hello and welcome, pile number 2. Today we are looking into the cards and asking Spirit to give you a message from your spirit guides. So I thought it would be fun to get a little backup assistance from your guidance so that you can feel their presence and can join like your heart to what they are attempting to present to you. And trust me, they are attempting to present things to you. It is our job to get quiet and to look into readings like this so that we can feel into our guides' energy if we're not able to meditate quite yet and feel our guides. So that might be something that you're into and already doing. If so, awesome. And this will just be a little extra boost or a little extra like love from them. All right, so you chose this beautiful tumbled angelite crystal, and this is great for connecting and communication, connecting with our spirit guides, opening up the channel for a higher communication, working with our throat chakra, helping us to communicate our heart's desires. And when we're communicating our heart's desires, then we are definitely in alignment with our spirit guides every time. All right, so thank you for being here, and I send you lots of love as you feel through this reading and take what the pieces that are meant for you. All right, so what is the spirit guided message from your spirit guides today? All right, we've got Mahavatar. Okay, hopefully I can say this right. Mahavatar Babaji. So I'm clearly not Asian or from this land that this gentleman incarnated into, but I do have a lot of respect for the culture that I think it's more of like the Indian culture or over by Tibet and the Himalayan mountains and India and places just in that area. I'm not going to be able to name a ton of them, but I have known people from this area, and I'm pretty sure that this is who they call Jesus. So in their culture, this is Jesus's name. They, from my understanding, they believe that Jesus was just a human like you and I, but he was able to ascend into a higher form, and he used earth as like a place to incarnate and to learn from, just the same as you and I are today. All right, so I'll probably read the passage from that so we can get a little more understanding. Then we've got number 44. Seventh ray of ritual, order and ceremony. This is beautiful. Okay, this is the number 44 is like the last number in this oracle deck. So it looks to me that your spirit guides want to congratulate on there's you're at a stage in your life that you're like at a graduation point. Spirit wants to salute that, wants to embrace you, wants to tell you, well done. Congratulations for getting here. All right, so this message is going to be related to, let's see, it's going to be related to psychological or verbal abuse or being around like a passive aggressive person. It could be like a past lover or a parent or some sort of a place that you grew in but grew out of. I'm getting the sense that this situation is somewhere that you were totally enveloped into, but that something called you out of it or is calling you out of it not right now. All right, message from your spirit guide. Celebration. Get ready to let your hair down and celebrate. It's time to go out to dance and play. An invitation could be on the way. Wow, so cool. So it looks like you're going to be getting an invitation to go out and do something fun with a friend. Or if that's not the case, if you're in a place of solitude at the time, then this is spirit inviting you to go out and use your imagination and play in the nature, play in the imagination world with your spiritual friends, with your imaginary friends, with also called your spirit guides, with the side of you that's calling you to, there's a side of you that's calling you to play. And I think it's like all in celebration of you coming to this point in your life. I'm feeling like a real congratulatory feeling. Okay, so it could be the person that you are graduating away from had issues surrounding vanity. Oh, as well as projections. So sometimes you mirror each other. When one of you has something that's not in alignment, it comes out by looking at the other person, butting heads. When one of you, I'm feeling a person that kind of brings out the raw side of you and you bring out the raw side of them. This might be somebody that you're no longer, or that you're soon deciding to not be around anymore or to take a break from them. Possibilities, free-spirited, adventure, risks. Wow. Yeah, so there's possibilities all around you right now. All right. And the last card is awareness. Beautiful. So you really are coming out of something. Your mind has grown, your heart has grown, your whole inner being is evolving and breaking free, breaking out of the old chasm that just was not, it was not particularly what you need right now. It is what you needed at that time, but it may not be what you need right now. And I see you tidying up your life. And this is why Spirit is celebrating you. And your spirit guides want you to know that this is just the beginning. You're on your way to being even more free-spirited, having even more adventures, and taking even bigger risks. The bigger the risk, the greater the outcome, right? That has a lot of truth to it. All right. Of course, don't take a risk unless you feel called to do so. All right, first let's work with this energy. Okay, so could be a lot of you have Jesus or Mahavatar Babaji as your spirit guide. For some of you, you're going to resonate more with the Jesus being, but it's really the same thing. If I'm pretty sure. Let me get the guide just to make sure. There we go. All right. Thank you, Spirit. All right. Mahavatar Babaji, soul expansion. Your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. Mahavatar means great incarnation or avatar, and Babaji means sacred father. Mahavatar Babaji is a deeply respected master yogi who was introduced to the world through the teachings of the Indian yogi. Here's another one. Paramahansa Yogananda Babaji, as he's called for short. Oh, he's called Babaji for short. Is said to be over 2,000 years old and able to travel between Earth and other worlds. He is said to have an invisible temple in the Himalayas that can appear to those he wants to connect with. Many believe that he is like Christ himself, bringing deep love, acceptance, forgiveness, insight, and direction. You may feel that you've retreated from the world recently. Maybe you've not been as active socially or spiritually, but this time of inner rest has really paid off. You are becoming more and more consciously aware of how connected you are to God and to all living beings. This sense of union is called yoga. Yoga goes beyond physical ability and into a sense of awareness that's created through spiritual practice, meditation, and devotion to the divine. Mahavatar Babaji, the yogic father, is here to inspire that fire of union within you so that you can understand how your thoughts and actions are creating waves of energy that form your life. So really beautiful. Okay, so I was wrong. They say that many believe that he is like Christ himself. Okay, so many people link him to Christ because he had like the love that Christ does. All right. I remember there was something about Jesus there. All right. So this is a really beautiful spirit guide, and it looks like he's he's reaching out to you. He wants to guide you. So if you want to take a picture of this or whatever you want to do and call on his name, ask him to guide you through this time that you are at right now. He would like to work with you. Beautiful blessings are coming to you through this time. And for some of you, it's going to feel like you're not getting anywhere, but Mahavatar Babaji is trying to tell you that, yes, you are. Even in the still times, there's always transformation. I see this card came out upside down, and this shows me that there may be a little bit of stagnancy in your life right now, but that too is also a very vital component of your situation and of who you are becoming and of what is coming next for you. You can't get to there without this stage as well. So if you need to retreat or take a time out, then know that this is also sacred and needed. All right. So let's see what the cards want to come out for you. Spirit wants you to know that the events that surround you are not you. They are just parts of your life. And it looks like, okay, so I'm getting this energy of someone that's treated you very cruelly. I don't like this feeling that I have. It feels like somebody is almost like passive aggressive feeling. Like I feel like instead of someone being open and honest and communicating that they are upset with you in some sort of a way, they just like push it aside and say, no, everything's fine. They may tell you, yes, everything is fine. Then later, they treat you coldly. They withhold love from you. This is someone that is not um, evolved enough to talk about their feelings in a mature way. And I feel like you are to that point that you're ready to open up and you'd rather discuss something that might be a little bit painful and unsettling than push it under the rug. But this person's too wrapped up in the way that they look. They don't want to look like they have lost composure. So what happens is they totally lose composure at a later date, making it like even worse than if they sat and talked to you about the problem. They just really want to look like a good person. They want to project like a front all the time that they are like cool and calm and collected. But really they are like, they grow like a significant amount of rage or anger or just total upsetness that overrides them, and then they cannot hide it any longer. So I see you being cautious with this person lately. You see that they don't want to talk about the problem, so you're trying to like do it in a really crafty way where they don't feel like they're being attacked, because they have felt attacked by your ability and desire to want to communicate about your doubts and your thoughts. But I see you have to be cautious, and I don't like that. You should be able to just speak your mind. Okay, so change is upon you. We've got the Two of Pentacles showing me that sometimes, you know, life has its ups and sometimes life has its down. But your spirit guides are here to let you know that this is just another moment, and I don't want to like talk down about this moment because it's a really important step in your life, and it's one to be looked at. Even if other people try to retreat and pretend it's not there, you won't. And because you won't, this is what that celebration, spirit celebrating for you, throwing their hands up in the air and saying, hallelujah, she or he's got it, or they've got it. All right. You feel like you're getting mixed signals from this person, and it's like giving you heart fog and confusing you. But Spirit's saying, no, you're right on the ball. You're right on the ball, literally. Right on the ball. You've got it. Don't worry about having manners all the time, because Spirit sees what you're doing and wants to acknowledge that they see this wholly, what's going on. It's very noticeable to them what you're trying to do here. So don't feel like you've been dominated by them not wanting to talk things out, because they're just not where you are. Don't feel like they've taken control when they won't sit down and talk things out and be there with you and be present with you, okay? They're so scared what others think as well as what you think. They may think, if they were to be honest with their feelings, they don't think like, if they're just not ready to be honest with their feelings. You could try for like a year straight with them and you still might not get there. I don't know. All right, so Spirit is feels that you've been feeling the creative call, the creative dance, the creative song, the creative vibe, like spirit sees you honing this, creating this, and this is your dance. This is your dance. This is your celebration. Take this as a moment to pat yourself on the back. And if you need to take time out for yourself and isolate yourself a little bit, then go for it. Make that your ritual of accomplishment. Whatever you got to do to celebrate you, you can make a little ritual out of it. Do a little dance in the dark. Light a candle, dance in the dark, chant a couple things, sing hallelujah. Whatever's going to make you feel like, you've got this. That'll help usher in a higher vibrational timeline for you. Acknowledging that you've made it to a certain stage in your life is a beautiful thing, and it's all you've done it. You are the reason this is happening. All right, Spirit, what else would you like to share with me? With us. Truthful, analytical, outspoken. You've got the Page of Swords. Don't be afraid to say what's on your mind. You're being divinely guided. So when you get the nudge to say something to this person, it's because you're being divinely guided to. So when you choose not to say it because you don't want to hurt their little feelings and make their little ego get a boo-boo, then you're not doing yourself any favors. You're not even doing them any favors. All right. All right. We've got number 4, the Emperor, organization, leadership, and structure. You doing this is going to bring in a whole new type of organization and structure to your life. You're going to feel like a badass, and you're going to feel like you are victorious, and that you are like innovating a new path for yourself. And you're just going to be able to see more clearly all the time when you follow the leadership, the lead role that's calling from inside of you. All right, we've got the 7 of Fire. So we've got challenge and determination. All right, so there may be some more times that you're going to have to stand up for yourself. And this is just this is just for the end game. This is just for you to prove to yourself and to Spirit that you've got this. All right, so Spirit loves you so very much. Your spirit guides are with you. Join them by getting silent and thanking them for being with you, and do what you can to appreciate them. Tell them thank you for ask them to be with you, ask them to guide you, and they will most definitely do so. Look out for synchronicities, because that's another thing. Where did I see that? I saw something about synchronicities here. I don't know where I saw it, but synchronicities are like, if you see a synchronicity, then that's Spirit playing with you, letting you know that you're like on the right path, that some newness, some new thing is coming in for you. All right, synchronicities are the way that like Spirit plays with us and like has games. So be on the lookout. They'll come out of nowhere though. It's just like, don't look for them. Just when they come to you, laugh, I guess is what I should be saying. I just wanted to show you this. This is the card this card fell on the floor. This is what I was talking about synchronicities for. So I had a synchronicity for your reading, and if you can see in this card, it's the Great Wall of China. And I'm like, love history. So I was watching a documentary on the Great Wall of China the last 2 days, here and there when I got a little downtime. And that was a huge synchronicity for me. So this is me telling you that synchronicities are coming. or this is spirit telling you, rather, not me, that synchronicities are coming your way. All right. I saw that. I saw it somewhere and it fell down by my foot. So there you go. Boundaries. No drawing the line enough. So some of you need to draw some boundaries. Do it. All right. So I send you so much love as you continue to navigate this energy, and spirit is so proud of you, and I just see them hugging you and holding you and dancing with you and celebrating. So I send you so much love, and please, I ask you to send me some love back, subscribe to my channel, and like this video. If you can, please leave me a little comment. All of that helps me with the YouTube head peoples, or whatever the YouTube situation is. All of that helps me. So I love to help, and I'm sure you love to help back. And I thank you for all the love that you're giving to me, and I give you all that love back. All right, until next time, take care. Hello and welcome, pile number 3. The train's coming exactly when your pile is being introduced to this reading. So there's some significance to that. This is telling me already that this is going to be a very significant time in your life. This reading's going to be very potent, and you're going to probably have some, like, you're going to feel this hard. Okay, so welcome. Yes, it's a pleasure to be here with you. Thank you for being here. And you chose this beautiful little tumbled blue lace agate. Blue lace agate is wonderful for helping us to ease our emotions, to love our emotions, to heal our emotions. Also good for helping us to get in divine alignment with our inner truth, to feel the call inside of us and to heed its call, to help us to speak our truth, to be our truth. All right, so great. Thank you for being here. Let's get right into it. So today we are asking your spirit guides to be here with us and to give you a message pertaining to, anything that they want to share with you at this time. All right, so first out, let's see, we've got Carnunos, life force. Nice. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Nice. So for some of you, sensual and sexual powers are being increased at this time. And Spirit wants to acknowledge this and to let you know that this is a beautiful thing to experience. And they want you to feel all the way through it that this is just a great opening in your life. All right, not all of you, okay, I just got the message that not all of you are feeling sexual at this time of your life either. This is going to be pertaining into a different area, but sexual energy can also be flooded into another area of your life as like a passionate project, or even something that's brewing under the surface that hasn't yet infiltrated itself into your life, but more of like penetrating energy, like where the masculine energy penetrates and the life is just forming. So it's like right at the beginning stages. Soul child. Nice. So you are a beautiful soul child. You are a beautiful child of spirit. You are a special child of spirit. Wow, you are a very important person here on this earth. All right, then we've got, you may be dealing with prophecy and gifts at this time of your life. This could be, you could be experiencing gifts brought down through your genetic line. For some of you, a grandmother or a grandfather, but more likely for most of your grandmother had special gifts, or people said weird things about this person, just like that they read tea leaves, or they had a gift or the sights, or they had something that was a little bit different. Spirit wants you to know that that gene is it's being fully activated within you at this time, that gene did not pass over you, and you in fact inherited that gene. Very cool. Okay, we've got solitude. Think of being alone as meaning you are all one and in total harmony with everything. The greatest treasures are those that wait silently during your quiet times. So you may be experiencing a lot of peaceful, quiet, sacred moments in your life right now. That is to further activate this life force that is brewing within you. You are this beautiful child growing. It's like you either have this beautiful child that's being birthed out of you at this time, so you're going to need probably a lot of like rest, a lot of alone time to contemplate your life. Well, then we've got politics. Okay, so masks are coming down. Could be that you were involved with people that did not have a kind face, or they showed a kind face, but underneath you felt something devious. Ooh, I've gotten this card before, dear souls. Nothingness. Okay, number 5 in the tarot deck. This is signifying just the same as we were looking at over here with solitude. So a lot of you are experiencing kind of like a great void, a great standstill, a great moment of focus. Spirit wants you to know that this is not the end all be all of your life. This is just a very refined moment in your life that your body, your soul, your mind heavily is relying upon in order to heal and in order to have this new like fusion within your soul to birth this new creative child that's growing up and out of you. We've got some guilt around this. Okay, that's all right. Whoa, family, fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. This is exactly what we are talking about. Okay, wow. Okay, some of you might just plainly be growing a child within your belly, and for most of you, and so if that's the truth, congratulations to you and your new earth beautiful baby, because you will be helping to populate this world with a better type of human, a better race. It's like you're helping you, no matter if you're pregnant or if you're pregnant with your own self. Excuse me, I gotta shut my door. You are definitely helping to repopulate this world with loving, beautiful human beings. So thank you for your work. You are so much appreciated by me and so many other people. Wow. If there are times that you're feeling guilty, that you're taking so much time to yourself, and when you feel like you have so many chores building up and you feel like your house is overloading with a sort of like mess in this corner, a mess in that corner, Spirit wants to tell you right now to try to be a little bit easier on yourself, because it's like a test to see if Spirit to see if you will choose yourself over the way you present your home to the community. or whatever that applies. If it's your work piling up, okay, stop being so hard on yourself. If you know that you need rest over completing a job and you choose rest, then that is you passing a test. You will not be tired forever, right? Sometimes we need to be tired because our body's going through a huge upgrade and we need to just like close ourselves off from humanity. This happens. And if you have to work while you're going through this, then find a way to really take the time to rest when you can, because I mean, I get it. We all have to work, including me. But if your body's calling for rest, then you really need to honor that. I mean, my goodness, look what you're growing here, right? You're growing like humanity. I keep feeling that you're like repopulating the earth somehow. It's so cool. All right, let's read this Chronos Life Force card. And that is my Keepers of the Light Oracle. All right. Life Force Chronos. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Chronos, also known as Herni, I may be saying all this wrong. Herni is a Celtic stag god who represents connection to Earth. He is one of the oldest recognized Celtic gods and features on the Gunstrup cauldron, a giant silver vessel from the Iron Age. He is the lover of the Great Mother and impregnates the land so that it will be filled with life. He can help us form a connection with the animal spirits and ancestors of our land. All right, there is a deep buildup of life force within you now and a need to channel it into action. You may have extra energy or be more alert than usual, or be aware of a sense of increased sensual or sexual energy. If you have been unsure how this ties into your spiritual path, know that it can allow you to access the richness of your soul. When we are not expressing ourselves sexually, our spiritual potential can become tamed or muted. So if you're denying yourself a desire, ask yourself how you can fulfill it. Ask Chronos to help you access your sexual self so that you can express it with integrity and in a way that honors your soul. If you and your partner are trying for a child and this card appears, fertility is very possible. Wow, there's a lot of fertility energy in this reading. So yeah, there's your message. If you're trying to create a child right now, to go ahead and do it. The time is right for you. And for many others of us that this reading is for, it's going to indicate that you're having a for some of you, it's time to like have a new sexual partner. It's time to like express yourself sexually, and don't be afraid to, explore like the sensual love that you can have with another person in a respectful way of your body and what you truly desire. So yeah, if you're about ready to have a new sexual partner, that's exciting. And it's a new way for you to form a relationship and find even deeper, more in-depth parts of your soul that you never even knew you had. Great. That's so cool. And then for others of you that it's not going to be a new sexual partner, I feel like you have a sort of sexual energy that's arising. It's like a masculine energy, even though you might be in this solitude state, this nothingness state. I feel that this color is the color of the sacral chakra. I feel that your sacral chakra is being lit up right now, and masculine energy is being lit up. And you can start having like sexual energy like opening up within your sacral chakra, which can make you feel like almost like an arousal, but it's not but it won't be channeled in that way. It'll be it's like, well, I believe if we don't release bodily fluids when we are feeling sexual energy, then we're able to like channel this energy into like other creative endeavors. I believe that our sexual fluids are like sacred and should only be channeled out of the body through either like a love connection or like with great awareness, not just like thrown out of the bodily nonchalantly and, oh, I've got more of that. So if that part of my life force goes, no biggie, I can always raise more. No, that energy is held in the sacral chakra and released. And when you do it with great awareness, then you become attuned with your body, and you actually can, it's actually like a mechanical system that when that starts rising and you feel it, it's your body letting you know that you're getting ready to create something new in your life. I've had this energy open up several times, and it's a really beautiful feeling to have within yourself. All right, so for some of you, you're starting to feel that creative sacral chakra opening and what it feels like, and it's not necessarily a sexual thing. It's but it is very noticeable. So cool. Very cool. Cherish this feeling, cherish what that means, because it could be you getting ready to like impregnate yourself with a new creative outlet, or a new anything. It could be like creating newness in your home, creating newness in your career, creating a new focus in your life. But don't be afraid of how long it might take to be in solitude and feel and not know what it is that you're creating. Because sometimes we just need to feel the creative energy come up, kind of like explode a little, like electrical shocks of it. Just open up, open up, open up, and then it closes again. And some people might feel a sense of nothing when they're feeling their sacral chakra opening, but it's really got something really great coming, and it's just might be a few more months or a year even, but trust me, there is something brewing within you right now. I can feel it. Kernonos is proving that, and this soul child energy is proving that. Okay, something greater's calling you. There's going to be a time that you feel connected, grounded, and okay being a human being. You're going to feel surrounded in truth when you find your inner calling. And you're starting to feel this truth and your inner calling. And it's a really beautiful time in your life. So if something is making you feel ungrounded, this means that there's some element that is begging for change. If there's something that like you detest in your life, or someone that agitates you, okay, this is spirit. Your spirit guides are trying to talk about that and say this is your cue that this is unhealthy for you. So don't just write it off, because if you just write it off, then this beautiful sacral chakra energy is going to wither again, and it's going to start depreciating your value. You really need to hone into the fact that something might be uncomfortable, and give yourself time to like slowly space it out of your life. This could be a simple change, like in the frame of your mind. It may be time for you to allow yourself to look at something in a brand new way. You deserve to have a healthy mind and a healthy image about yourself, and a healthy image about your life and who you are, because you are, look at this, you've got the soul child card. You are so important, so beautiful. And I thank God that you're here on this earth with me. You're beautiful. Let's try that again. Oh my goodness. Wow. I keep getting this hermit energy, this, oh my goodness. Look at, you are in, you've got the 9, the hermit energy, introspection, self-discovery, mentorship. This is a time that you really need to hone in on self-discovery, who you really are. Letting the limitations from the past just fade away. Okay? The limitations that you had in the past are not going to be what you have in the future. Don't expect the same reactions from others that you usually get, because people are beginning to feel this change in you. You may need to close yourself off. You may need to guard your heart. You may need to resist people that one day you allowed into your home. Sometimes you're going to have to bring your stinger out. But this is because you're protecting this. Look at, you've got this brand new beginning just waiting to come out. And this is going to be birthing. Oh my goodness. Like, it, for some of you, it's coming very soon. This God and your spirit guides just want to see if you can, they're trying to wrap up this energy for you. But for others of you, they want you to just take your time and soak into this energy, because this energy is so dear and important. And someday you're going to look back on this energy as being a very sacred time in your life. So soak yourself into where you are. Spirit's going to start giving you like deja vu feelings and show you how sacred this time is. You're going to start, like, you're going to be walking and all of a sudden feel like you've been there before. This is because your spirit guides are trying to show you that the importance of this time to be alone. This is not a stagnated time. Stop feeling like this time is of stagnation. It's not. You were spread too thin, and it's time for you to detach, close off yourself so that the truth can be reborn. For some of you, work conditions are going to be changing throughout this hermit period. All right, so for some of you, there's going to be like a really beautiful man or beautiful woman. They're going to throw themselves at you, and this is going to be a test to see if you're able to feel to their core. Are you going to bite the apple of wisdom and learn more about yourself, or are you going to bite this beautiful human being because they're just so pleasing to the eye, but not truly pleasing to your heart? All right, then we've got the King of Pentacles. Nice. So it's time to feed yourself well. It's time to give yourself good, wholesome foods. Make yourself some salads. Find a vegetable that you love and make it your own. Find a way to grill or saute this vegetable with some great spices, sage or rosemary, garlic, and really like entice your body and your taste buds with this food, because your body wants your attention. It's time to like idolize yourself, devote yourself to yourself. And then these gifts within your bloodline are going to bloom. So say you decide to take that beautiful man or beautiful woman that just like feels really good on the outside. You won't be able to hone these skills so quickly. But that's okay. If you decide to do that, then this energy will come back around. You don't need to feel ashamed or like you've done something wrong. It just means that you needed a little bit more time to get to this point. No need to feel guilty about that. All right, let's see. Anything else want to come out for my pile threes? Queen of Wands. Wow, you're going to be sitting like, you're going to be in such a creative, beautiful flow by the time you come out of this. And it's just going to start folding and manifesting. And you're going to feel like you're on top of the world. So yeah, your spirit guides really love you and they want you to continue to keep dreaming and realize that who you were in a past life is just beginning to surface, and skills from your past life are beginning to surface. Your strengths are starting to realize. You are you're going to become like a great conversationalist. Maybe you already are. You're going to become more risk taking in the future. You're going to have like more peace in your life. You're going to be able to delegate responsibilities. And you're going to be really good at giving to yourself as well as others. But you're probably already good at giving to others. Yes. Wow, your spirit guides see a lot of greatness in your cards, and they are here by your side all of the time, and they love you so much. And they're just like excited to see you start developing these convictions and honing your morals, and your true identity is beginning to rise, and you're just beginning to release parts that no longer serve you. And this feeling of pregnancy, you might even start like, where's that pregnancy card? There it is. You might even like have a swollen belly at times, or like feel uncomfortable. You might be feeling uncomfortable in your skin. That's because everything's changing within. So if you have rashes or itchy skin, that's because you're like, your whole inside is changing, and your skin is your outer core, and that's what holds all of you onto this earthly plane, and you're transforming. So you might have itchy skin or anything to do with that, feeling uncomfortable in your skin for a bit. It's not forever. All right. It was such a pleasure to feel into your energy and do this reading, pile three. I send you so much love, and I ask you to please send me love back by subscribing and giving me a thumbs up so that I can continue integrating my energy into yours and bringing forth more of these readings. Until then, tell your spirit guides thank you for serving you, because they are your cheerleaders and they love you dearly. All right, take care, pile three. If anyone out there is able to donate to this channel, there's a link below in the description with the details on how to do that with the PayPal account. And I give you lots of thank yous from me and my family at this time for those of you that are able to assist.